Good evening. My name is Nigel Chambers. I'm from Big Belt Media. Andre, thank you for the time today. Um, through your amazing yet transformative performance, can you talk and discuss sort of the mental and physical journey you went through in filming, especially considering the scene shot in solitary confinement, and then like what measures of work were needed once filming was completed to kind of remove from that,
Mm.
considering Huey's very in-depth, rich story and journey.
Yeah, thank you for the question, man. Yeah, the preparation process was pretty intense. I mean, I started as I always start by doing as much research as I can, particularly when it comes to a character like this and a period of history like this, which is so important. So I, read as much as I could, pretty much everything he wrote. I had a vocal coach that I hired who helped me. He has a very particular cadence in the way that he speaks, a very particular tone of voice that he uses. And so I wanted to try and capture as best I could the essence of that, without it becoming like a mimicry, so it was important to get a little bit of that. And then physically, at the period at which we pick him up in the story, he's a big dude. So I spent as much time as I could as well in the gym trying to at least suggest the size that he actually had. I'm not a big dude myself, but I tried as best I could. Eating a lot of chicken and trying to get there. But so yeah, and then in terms of shooting those and shooting the scenes, particularly the solitary confinement scene, that was one of the toughest days on set. Huey writes in his book uh, about his experiences in what they call the Soul Breaker. He writes in great detail about it, and it's horrible what happened to him, what was done to him. And so Don, Cheadle and I worked for quite a while trying to figure out what his state of mind might have been and how we want to capture it. And Don being an actor really gave me space to just go for it. He got the cameras where he wanted them and just said, "All right, just go for it." And so I kind of we tried to play it almost like a play, like we just kind of did it almost like a 3-act play. So it was intense. And then in terms of letting it go, it's funny. I feel like um, in some ways, I feel like parts of the characters that I play stay with me in some ways. And so I still feel like a part of Huey is still somewhere within me. But thankfully I was able to let go of some of the darker stuff.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, brother.